Hello everyone and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we're taking a look at the DX Kiramai shot from Mashin Sentai Kiramager. Front of the package, very bright, very colorful. Nice shot of all the Kiramagers here. The gun featured very prominently here on the front. It does come with 10 of these discs. They are soft foam. We'll get into that more in a moment. But yeah, on the front of the box, very bright, very colorful. Definitely going to catch the eye of a child when put on a shelf at the toy store. So very cool there. Top of the box just shows the gun and the discs again. Bottom, pretty basic warnings and whatnot. Does tell you need 2 AAA batteries. Over here you can just see the picture kind of bleeding onto the side. But then over here on this side of the box you get that really cool group shot of all their helmets, which I really like. And then on the back of the box it just kind of shows you how it makes noises. Put the discs in, they fire. It's going to have combination potential with the sword, which of course we'll take a look at. So, all pretty cool. Gonna go ahead and get this guy out of the box and we'll take a closer look. So here it is out of the packaging. You do get 10 of these foam discs. They kind of remind me of like something like you'd see with bath toys, like, you know, get it wet and it sticks to the side of the tub, something like that. They're just very soft foam discs. They do have the ring around the edge, just like the Morpher does, that shows off all the vehicles. Other side is plain blue. So you get 10 of those. Put them off to the side so we can take a look at the gun itself. Again, you have that kind of Kiramager crest, just like the sword did. You have a nice combination of the translucent blue with the orange detailing and the white. I think they all work really well. Over here you can see the on and off switch. This is where you have to unscrew to put the 2 batteries in. And surprisingly, it is a screw. You have to unscrew it with a screwdriver. It's not just one of those like push down the pin and then slide it off situations, which we've been seeing a lot of recently. This is like the first time I've had to actually use a screwdriver in a while. I feel like it's been a minute. Usually you just have those pretty convenient little pin things. But anyway, we'll go ahead, we'll turn it on. So it says its name, Kiramai shot. You can see the speakers right here. You can actually see the speaker underneath the plastic there, which is pretty cool. And then you have the jewel in the front, just like the sword did, just for some extra sparkly fun. We go ahead and pull the trigger. That's it. You just get that one sound. Go ahead, open this up. You can see that this thing has a spring-loaded section so that it can make sure it's always pushing the discs further down, which is cool. From what I can tell, you can hold 6 at one time. I've tried it out, and I feel like that's as many as I can get in here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I put a 7th one in, when you go to try to put this on, it won't close because it can't reach. So you have to take one out. Then you put this back in, screw it closed. Is that screw closed? No. What's happening? What is happening? Why did this... I swear I just did this. There it goes. I don't know why that was giving me so much trouble. So you just push it down, and then there you go. I don't know why that was giving me so much trouble. Anyway, we're all good to go. We go ahead and pull this back. It's kind of weird, I will admit. It doesn't naturally want to pull back. So very much like the sword, it says Kiramai charge, and then it says check mage. And what I was saying before with this is, it seems like it would be very natural to just pull this straight back, but I don't know, sometimes I almost feel like I'm going to break it, like I'm pulling it in the wrong direction or something. Like, right there it was fine, but then other times it's weird. So yeah, there you go. That's pretty much the 2 sounds you get. As long as you don't have this pulled back, you can hit the trigger as many times as you want and it won't fire a disc. You have to have that pulled back. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the gun on its own. Now, of course, you can combine these two together. I don't think I'm going to be able to fit this whole thing in frame, but we'll do our best. So you want to make sure that this is on and this is on, and then you can see how there's this groove here on the side of the handle. There is this channel here underneath the gun, so you're just going to go ahead. This little nubbin down here will peg in right there. So we're just going to lift this up and... So it says Kiramai Buster. Now if we hit the trigger, you can hear it goes from just a simple blast to like a rapid fire. You can actually hold it down and it'll just continue to fire. So that's kind of cool. If you hit this at this point, you get kind of a generic sound and you get the flashing lights, but that's pretty much it. Hit the trigger down here. Same deal. So now if we go ahead and we pull this back, so instead of just Kiramai charge, it says Kiramai charge. You get some cool music, and then it says check mage again. Now I had my hand down here, and I can tell you that that foam dart hit with some gusto. So this thing does have the potential to fire decent distances. I'm not going to say it's going to be like ridiculously far, but it's got some power behind it, which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, I kind of like this, even more so than I thought I would. It's just kind of a cool design and the way that they fit together, and it's almost kind of like a gun with a bayonet, but I love the rapid fire sound. I think that's really cool. When you want to take it apart, you press the right side of this long white button here, and that releases it so that you can take them apart. I'll move this disc out of the way. But yeah, like I said, I think the functionality of combining the two together is actually pretty cool. I like it a lot more than I thought I would. So I think the Kiramai shot is decently fun. I mean, for not having a gimmick this time around, they introduced something to the weapon that would make it have a little bit more lasting playability, being able to launch the foam discs. And I think that's kind of cool. I think it's going to get boring eventually, but for now I'm having fun with it. I think it was smart to make them little foam discs instead of hard plastic for obvious reasons. Little kids, obviously, they don't want them hurting each other with this thing. The instructions are actually kind of hilarious where it says, like, you know, don't hit your friend in the head with it. They have all the like little caricature drawings. And then there was one that said, like, don't put candy inside here. Don't shoot your friend in the face with it. You know, the kind of general warning things that just kind of make me laugh. But yeah, I really like this. I think it's just like the sword. You could probably wait for it to go on sale. I'm sure by the end of the line, by the end of the show, it will be on sale and clearanced around, because I don't imagine these flying off the shelves more than like the first month. But if Bandai knows that, they might only make so many. So I don't know. I don't know whether to advise you to quick snatch one up or to wait. I feel like my gut's telling me you could probably wait and be fine. But if you want to have some fun, I don't think it was all that expensive. I think it was somewhere around $30 before shipping, which might sound like a lot, but for as big as it is and the lights and sounds and everything, I think it makes sense. But yeah, I think it's fun. I like it. The combination with the sword is awesome. I really like that a lot. I like the rapid fire sound that it gives you when you connect the two. Just the design of the gun with the sword connected, I think looks cool. And again, I love the color scheme for both. So it's got a limited fun factor, in my opinion. It will probably get old and then, you know, rarely picked up and played with. But for the time being, you know, it's the new exciting thing, and I think there's definitely fun to be had. So I guess just if you're going to pick this up now, just be aware that, you know, it has limited functionality and you'll probably get bored with it soon enough. But that's going to do it for this one. So please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, thanks so much for watching.